Hey y'all, how are y'all doing tonight? Now, y'all, I'm staying consistent with y'all. So, tonight, not feeling up to my best, but I'm going to give you all 30 minutes of nothing but pure knowledge. Okay? So, tonight, I want to discuss with y'all the myths and the truths about growing your hair. So, myth number one is this oil can grow my hair. Whatever oil you may choose that you think you're using to help your hair, okay? If you're watching TikTok, it's a lot of people on there that have growth serums and growth oils and growth products, okay? Growth products are topical. This will not grow your hair. It is a myth. What will grow your hair is genetics, hormones, and diet. So if you get control, one, genetics is out of your control. So usually look at your mother's hair and that will tell you what your hair will look like. Or look at your father's hair and that will tell you what your hair will look like. So, excuse me. With that being said, it's two of those you can't control. That's your diet, and then you can control your hormones. Because a lot of times we have hormonal imbalances. Once we figure out where the hormonal imbalance is coming from and get everything on accord, we'll see a shift and a difference in our hair and the way our bodies feel, everything. We'll see a complete difference in how we feel. I'm so sick and tired of that glare. I can't take it, y'all. And another myth is if I grease my scalp, okay? So here's the thing. Greasing your scalp only makes a buildup on your scalp. It doesn't penetrate to the cortex. It doesn't get down to the medulla. It does not penetrate. It sits on top of the scalp, causing more issues as you go out day to day in the environment. I.e., when you go outside, the pollution already attacks your hair. The environment affects your hair very, very much so, and a huge impact. Environmental has huge impact on our hair growth. Also, I know a lot of people like to put fruits and vegetables on the hair, but that doesn't really help. Like if you have seborrheic dermatitis, putting oranges on top of that is very acidic. Oranges are acidic. Once you have a dry scalp, it hurts it even more. It doesn't look, it doesn't, I'm sorry, it doesn't make it any better. It just doesn't. It doesn't make it any better. So what you want to do is you really would like to eat those fruits and vegetables, the same fruits and vegetables, the same fruits and vegetables that you are trying to put on your hair. You really want to go ahead and eat those. So if you like avocado, put avocado, mix it up with black castor oil. Black castor oil has a lot of good things for the body. Don't put it on your hair, you guys. It is so hard to get black castor oil out of your hair. If you put it on there for days and days and days on end, it will coat your hair so heavy. And using a clarifying shampoo one time will not get it off your hair. It will take up to like 20 or 30 shampoos to really strip all that castor oil out of your hair. So you're doing yourself more damage. But if you swallow the black castor oil. It's anti-inflammatory. It's good antioxidants. Everything like that is good for you. So then by doing that, that will help you out tremendously on top of whatever you're doing. So when we're talking about growing your hair, I want you all to understand that nothing topical that you can put on your hair can actually grow your hair. Your hair grows from the inside out. So whatever you put into your body, it comes out in your hair, skin, and nails. So if you're on daily medication, it's already in your bloodstream. So it's going to be on your scalp. So it's best for you to be in the salon every other week or every week. At most every 2 weeks. Because you have to get that buildup off of your scalp. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having a rough. I'm getting it together. So, another myth is I don't have to trim my ends. Oh my God, you guys. Okay. Oh my God. Yes, trim your ends. Yes. If you do not trim your ends, the ends will grow up the hair shaft and cause breakage. That's why you see some girls and they'll drop their hair, right? And it'll be long and they want the length. But then right at the end, it's like, girl, you need like 2 inches of that off. And then you'll be good to go. A lot of my clients come in and sometimes I have to cut them down or even go short. But it's more manageable for them. They're not spending a lot of hours doing their hair. The longer you don't trim your ends, the more damage it does to the hair because your hair won't properly curl. Your hair will take for days to detangle until you cut some of that dead hair off, then your curls will it'll just revive. Your curls will just come back to life and your hair will be so much more manageable and you will appreciate having healthy ends on your hair. But the longer you go, let's say if the last trim you got is in July, let's count it. August, September, October, November, December. Oh, okay. July, August, September. We finna go into October. If that's you, you need to get in and see a trim. Okay. Quarterly, all clients are on quarterly trims, which means every 3 months they get a trim. Everybody doesn't have to be on that regimen, but that regimen works for my clients. I know some stylists. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I know some stylists that trim their clients in every time they get a silk press because they just like it to look nice and neat. If I was a client, I would not be signing up for that. But my clients, I already know. Oh, okay. I already know how they feel about trimming their hair. So I never have to coerce, or, tell somebody like you go like I never have to make my clients. I turn them around to the chair and they already know what's up. They already know how I get down on trims. They already know that I firmly believe in this. And another thing is watch the information that you all are taking. Just be careful and be mindful because if I am only doing my hair, I only know about products and reviews and things from my hair. A lot of times we just see A lot of times we just see somebody with nice hair and then we're like, "Ooh, this is nice. Okay, I wanted their hair. I want this." But what you have to understand is, as a professional, I touch all different grades of hair types. I'm not just touching one hair type. You can't be an expert if you only have done this on your hair. You own if I know my hair, I know my hair. But if I never touch anybody else's hair, I can't help anybody else. So, um, no, I'm not. Mm-mm. But I do cut. I love to cut hair. Um, so that's also something that I wanted to share with you all too. And be yes. Mm-hmm. I do. So when y'all are um trying to grow your hair, this is like this is it right here, y'all. This is the main thing. Like, look into your blood type. Look into your blood type. Your blood type will tell you all that's going on with your body and what it needs. Oh, okay. Send me her ad. Put it in the chat. What's her ad? Um, so if you are wanting to grow your hair, you can literally go to the doctor. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You can literally go to the doctor and tell them, hey, I would like some blood work from this area. And I'll put it in my description and I'll tell y'all what y'all can ask. Oh, okay. And I'll tell y'all what y'all can ask y'all doctors, what to look for when y'all are going in and talking to them. Because you finding out your blood type is going to help you out a lot with your hair growth. It's going to explain a lot to you about your hair. And a lot of times you can literally eat your way to healthier hair. Just like you eat your way to a healthier lifestyle, you can eat your way to, oh, okay. I like a fro. It's easier. Short hair, to me, short hair is easier. But everybody don't want to be, short and bald. But I love being short and bald. I do. It's like my favorite. I love it. It's so easy. I can go to bed. Yes, I do. If you look on some of the stuff on my page, I was just brown, like dark brown, and I had my micro links in. So yeah, I do change colors. Like once a year I'll go blonde. Very. I gotta do my daughter hair, I gotta do my clients' hair, I gotta make sure my boys, like I got a lot going on with hair. So for me, to make it easier for me, short. Okay, so another thing that I want to talk to y'all about is shampoos. Now, I know y'all have been seeing how that Maelle stuff, well, she was a nurse when she started. She was a black nurse when she started the company. The company got big and took off and she sold it. So since she sold it, which was a great business idea, that was great. But since she sold it, she then So since she sold it, she then went in and the company went in and reconstructed the whole thing. So a lot of people are saying, my hair fell out, my hair fell out. Sometimes formulas do change. But the quality of a product speaks volumes because she was a nurse. She really wasn't. She wasn't a stylist. And this is the thing with our industry. Anybody is welcome in the beauty industry. Anybody can come into the beauty industry. It's the beauty industry, you know? All are welcome. The beauty industry welcomes everyone with open arms. If you have a solution to solving their problem, that is it. That's it. So that's why even like with selling hair, you know how many nurses was selling hair and doctors selling hair and teachers selling hair, and at one point in time everybody was selling hair. Everybody. It was one of the biggest side hustles was to sell hair. But a lot of times we take things from people who are not qualified. So now these people are having a hard time with growing back their hair. And I've been watching the stories, y'all. I've been low key watching the stories so I can give y'all the update on what's going on. And like these stories is them ladies is looking bald. Them ladies bald, y'all. They do not have no hair. Now I know this ain't got nothing to do with what we supposed to be discussing about the myths and truths. But that's very important. And it brings me back to product. Sometimes don't put all your trust into products. Put all your trust into your diet and into your routine. Having buttloads of product won't fix a problem. It won't. It will not fix any problem for you. Products don't fix problems. If your hair is thin, using this shampoo, using this treatment, May is not going to work. If we come in and we get to the root of what's going on inside your body, because let me tell you something, the number one thing that'll tear up somebody's hair is stress. Stress will chew your hair out and chew it up and spit it out. Stress will tear your scalp up. And you be thinking, what's going on? Oh, I don't know. I don't mind. And then slowly but surely, them edges just be slipping away. And then as soon as you get your stress under control, everything balances back down. But when you stress, the cortisol is high. Your hormones high. So when your hormones get high, it's very hard to function high. It's very hard to function in that mindset that is going to keep you calm because you're constantly stressing, especially if you have a stressful job. If you have a stressful job, it will affect your body, it will affect your health, and it will affect your hair. Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. These look, sometimes it get out of line. Okay, you guys. So, okay, this is one here. I'm finna say it. I don't know if you're gonna be cool or come out of the bag on me. Okay? Lifestyle affects your hair growth. The myth is I can smoke the hookah. I can puff on the blunt. I can drink this whole bottle and I'm gonna be straight. Lifestyle Okay? So when you smoke, if you are a smoker on here, smoking affects the bloodstream. Okay? Weed, whatever type of smoke, it affects the bloodstream, slowing down the blood circulation to flow and get to your brain, which in return creates dry hair. If you're a smoker, I can tell if you smoke when you sit in my chair. I can tell you smoke weed because if you smoke weed, you have a white coating on your hair and your hair is excessively dry. Like no matter what treatment I put on the smoker's hair, it still looks dry. It just stays crunchy and dry. Like it's just excessively dry. So, and it has a white coating on it. Like you can't get the coat. It's like it's like a white coating if you smoke a lot of weed. I swear, y'all, these I know it's some kids on here. It be some kids on here. It be kids in here with these comments. These can't be no grown people. This is ridiculous. Yes. So, if you're an avid smoker, yes, it's very hard to get that white film off. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. And y'all know I usually be having on my light. I'm having on my makeup and all that, but tonight I'm not feeling my best. And but I was like, I'm gonna give y'all. I was like, I'm gonna show up as I'm going to show up. So, with that being said, this is like the last myth buster. Okay? And this one, y'all, this one, y'all. Okay. You don't have to. Biotin is not the only vitamin that you should be taking if you want to increase your hair growth. It's not the only vitamin that you have to take. You can take other vitamins that will grow your hair or help along the way with your hair growth. And this is the thing. I know y'all love black seed oil. Y'all love castor oil, but and rosemary oil. Y'all firmly believe in rosemary oil with growing hair. Now, if my diet ain't right, oh, thank you. Now, if my diet ain't right, I'm on top of lifestyle, what good is putting some castor oil? Hey, what good is putting some castor oil or any type of oil on my hair gonna do? It's only temporary. So you put that on there, and 2 to 3 hours later, your hair is back dry. If you want to attack moisture, add moisture into your hair, drink the castor oil. Drink the castor oil. Drink the cod liver oil. Drink the black seed oil. Drink it on a day-to-day basis. but stop putting on your hair. And you'll see the difference. You will see the difference in your hair. Give it, when doing things natural, you have to give it time because it's not going to happen right away. It takes a while when you're doing things the natural way to see results. That's why when you go to the doctor, they tell you, okay, we're going to try this medication. But if this doesn't work, then we'll come back. We'll see you again in 4 to 6 weeks because they're already expecting that medicine to work within those 4 to 6 weeks. But when you're natural, it takes like 10 to 12 weeks to really see results because your body is trying to fight with bad eating habits, smoking and drinking excessively. I'm not talking about once a month smoker, occasionally smoker. I'm talking about 3, 4 times you on the blunt type of smokers. Then that will affect your hair growth. Okay, you guys, I have reached my limit. I love you all so much and thank you for joining me, and I'll see y'all next time.